Picture this, a weight difference of almost 200 kilograms, and inside the ring, two completely different worlds collide. On one side, the American giant Emmanuel Yarbrough, a living mountain, more like a natural disaster than a fighter, each step shaking the canvas. On the other, the modest Japanese warrior Takase, lean, wiry, and cunning, a fox daring to test his wits against a bear. From the very first exchange, it was clear, if Takase ever got trapped under this colossus, there would be no escape. That's why he chose a tactic many would dismiss as cowardice. Running circles, keeping just out of reach. He darted around the perimeter, forcing the American to breathe heavier and heavier, while the crowd turned restless, half jeering, half anxious, as if watching a marathon instead of a fight. But who could truly blame him? One wrong move, and he'd be swallowed by a fat avalanche. The referee, though, wasn't amused. A sharp gesture, yellow card. Now Takase had no more excuses. He had to engage. He darted in for the legs, and the giant instantly dropped his massive weight on him, a collapse like a building crumbling onto fragile scaffolding. For a moment it looked over. The arena gasped, but no. A scramble erupted. Takase pressed under the mountain, unleashed sharp chipping strikes, quick, efficient, relentless, like a miner breaking stone in the dark. Meanwhile, Yarbrough clamped down on his leg with terrifying force, clutching it like a starving man holding on to his last cheeseburger and a Diet Coke. The crowd roared at the bizarre sight, a clash of extremes, power versus persistence. Second by second, the giant began to fade. His massive frame refused to move. His breathing turned into heavy, tortured growls that filled the arena like the sound of an engine breaking down. And Takase knew his gamble had worked. He had drained the mountain. The American could no longer rise. The Japanese fighter adjusted, steady, calm, preparing to deliver the finishing touch, to end this surreal spectacle of David versus Goliath, where victory belonged not to size, patience, and wit.
Oh my God! Oh my God! He tapped out! Unbelievable!